Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. I'm your host, Colors Fade. This is episode 4, our journey from Baragast to Nashkel. We look on the world map, we're up here, we're at the map area right below Baragast, and we're headed towards the Nashkel mines.
Must we be so insufferably charitable?
And so the evil members of our group don't like that we've been doing good deeds.
You bunch of chumps! What the hell do you think you was doing?
Kagan doesn't like it either.
Mother said not to talk with strangers.
Leave me be, I'm picking fruit from Mommy. Every little bit helps, she says. So I'm gonna help. Do your parents know where you are? Mama thinks I'm playing at Betsy Finkel's house, but her grandma smells funny, so I never go over there. I just told Mama I was there so she wouldn't worry. I'll pick some fruit or berries or whatever, and Mama can make pies to sell or something. I'm safe because I'm small and quick. Alright, kid. You say that, but this is one of those maps where you kind of want to clear it before moving on. But, again, I feel like we're a little on the time constraint, and I would rather get a few more members. Uh-oh. But here we go. We're going to fight. It's going to be a fight. Alright. I want you... Wait a minute. These, up here. I want you shooting, honey. Shoot this guy. I am going to attack this fool here.
Go pester someone else.
Kagan's... They're Ogrillians.
Servant awaits. As you direct.
These guys can hurt.
This better be good. I'll do your toil.
You
Yes,
hit him, and you come down here and hit him. Oh, jeez, he's gonna kill me. Oh my goodness, we're about to die. Alright.
I need an owl.
Something troubling you?
I'm gonna have him cast Larlux. We need to kill this guy as fast as possible. Oh, we did it! We lost Montaron. He's dead.
Make it quick.
We killed 2 Augrelians, and Montaron is dead. He can be revived because he's still gray. He's still over here. He can be revived. We can go to a temple and get him called back from the dead, but
Nature's servant is good as done.
I never care for having Montaron in my group very long. And this is probably actually the longest he's been in my group ever playing this game. He's usually dead far before now. So I have some thinking to do.
Yes, as you direct.
Leave that broken sword of his.
Make it quick.
There's this dead person down here. Oh, the Ogrillians killed him. So what do we want to do? Here I was thinking, let's clear this map. But I think the smartest choice might be just to get to Nashkel as soon as possible. We need to get our party members set up the right way. There's a period of going through this game kind of... Oops, I'll talk about that in a minute. You there! You are under arrest for banditry and highway robbery. We know that you're part of that bandit group that's been terrorizing the coastway. Give yourselves up, or there will be trouble. Oh, you've got the wrong guys. We're not part of any bandit gang. Really now, why should we believe you? If we were bandits, why were we walking out in the open? Come on, just let us go. We're not the people you're looking for. Actually, I like this one. Look, sir, we really don't want any trouble like you. We're hunting down bandits in the region. So you're hunting the bandits. Well, who hired you to take on the bandits? Are you doing it out of the goodness of your heart? No one hired us. We're adventurers who are just trying to help the people of the Sword Coast. No, let's see. A noble hired us to avenge us. Oh, no, we were working for... Oh, no, no one hired us. Alright, maybe I was wrong about the bunch of you. You're free to go. So what I was going to talk about is there's a period in this game where there are 25 companions. weapons that you can get in the original Baldur's Gate, and there are a few more that Beamdog have added to the enhanced edition of Baldur's Gate. And so you kind of go through a process of getting people in, and then you see me, I keep killing them. And not getting them resurrected, because I don't want Montaron in my group all the way to the end of the game. There's an ideal group of companions that I like to have from start to finish. Obviously, it's myself and Imoen as a thief, Minsk as my other frontline warrior because he's good, Branwen as a cleric, Jaheira as a fighter druid, and then for the sixth slot I usually like to have, if I can keep Dynahair alive, she's great because she's Minsk's spellcaster friend, but she doesn't have the best spells. I don't think she has access to Fireball. Usually you want to get Edwin, and then you want to play the game of trying to keep your reputation low enough so that he'll stay in the group, because he's an evoker and Fireball is really powerful in this game. But that means that, like Czar has to go. There's also another enchanter in the game, Zian, and you get him later, and he has pretty good stats. But I can't remember at the moment all of the different spells that he doesn't have access to either. So at any rate, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go this way. We're going to go one more map space down here. I didn't clear that map. Map clearing is something I like to do once I have the party that I want to stick with. And since we're not there yet, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to keep traveling because I want to get Minsk. Once we have Minsk, then things kind of change. So we're going to take the road south. You can do this game any way you want to, though. This is great. We're going to run into all these ogres. This is going to be fun. I'm going to bring everybody up here, and she's going to cast Bless on me.
Your voice is ambrosia.
And she's going to shoot.
What?
I'm going to attack him.
I don't want... Why me?
Kagan, the grumpy old dwarf, is going to attack that guy. And he's now lost his friend, and so I'm going to have him just attack. There we go. That's what we wanted. Yes. Alright, strike the
Go put
blows.
to someone else.
He's going to attack him.
A waste of my
And Jaheira's going to come attack this guy.
Something troubling you?
Yes, something's troubling me,
A
alright.
waste of my talents.
And I'm
You're a
just
queer
clicking and making people attack. Oh. And we've got guys up here. Imoen, shoot.
I need an arrow.
He's going to get him.
Your voice is
Yeah, you're
ambrosia.
hitting him.
Yes, oh,
Go this way. You're going up there.
What?
I'm going to head for this guy.
Hardly
He's
with
heading
my
up there.
I don't want... All right.
Oh no, you didn't kill him yet? Go down there then. Get him. You can see he's got a yellow ring down here. That means he's panicked and he's running all over the place. He'll eventually stop panicking.
Something troubling. Hardly worth my time.
Oh, everybody's just missing right and left. Oh my goodness. I don't like that. And this guy who's wandering will keep wandering. He'll wander a long ways. You can see him. He's still wandering way down here. Oh my goodness.
don't feel too good.
And Czar is hurt.
Your voice is ambrosia.
Stop touching me.
So he can get a bunch of temporary hit points by casting a spell on that guy.
Make it quick.
And I just killed that dude, so I'm going to spin my way up here. There we go, we got them. Alright,
Yes? A waste of
this
my
way, come down here, everybody.
talent. What?
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move my whole party over here. I got a hobgoblin wandering around.
As you direct.
She's going to grab some of the lighter weight stuff, like money and spells.
Sure.
Helmets don't sell for anything, so I'm not as concerned about those. Oh, and now he's encumbered, so and now he can't move. I am the one who can carry everything. So I'm going to give little gems and things of that nature to Jahira. He's going to give me the heavy stuff. What the sword is a weight of 10 and the leather armor is a weight of 15. So I need to be carrying the leather armor, because I can carry a lot. So that gives me all of that, and a ring, and a dagger she can go with. Oh, he's full. There's a lot of this going on. And Gorian's scroll, which we want to keep. Oh, and here is a scroll case. When did we get that? Oh my goodness. Okay, so Imoen needs the scroll case. The quarterstaves don't sell for anything, so I'm just going to set it on the ground. And I'm going to give the scroll case to Imoen, and Imoen is going to take and put all these scrolls in it. It's just going to allow her to carry a whole lot more stuff, like gems and smaller items.
Make it quick.
So we're all going to come up here.
Yes? No sooner said than done.
I'm going to grab their armors, because those are the things that weigh the most.
Yep.
And then Imoen,
This way.
I knew there were some archers around here. These guys all leave a bunch of arrows behind, which is great.
I need an ale. Why me?
I need an ale. Oh, old man.
What? No sooner said than done.
Still trying to get all my inventory managed here. He's almost maxed out. I'm going to put the short bow in there for him to carry, just because I think that's going to help him a little bit. And me, I'm going to pick up that sword. And then we're kind of ready to go. And there's going to be one more of these hobgoblins down here. Oh, there's a bunch of people that died over here. Oh, they must have been victims of the hobgoblins. How sad.
I care not.
Imoen's going to grab this necklace.
Make it quick. A waste of my talents.
We'll see if we can randomly find that hobgoblin, and if we can't, then we'll just try to keep moving. And again, the only reason that I'm like really just get on the road and get to Nashkel is because I have, from experience playing this game, I know that if you don't get to Nashkel soon enough, Khalid, Jahira, Zahn, and Montaron will all leave your group, because they're like, you're not moving fast enough for us, and we got to get to Nashkel and check out this whole iron shortage thing. So the game changes considerably as far as urgency once you get to Nashkel. Then you can
Touch me.
do some different things. Lord Foreshadow. Now this is part of the humor of Baldur's Gate, which is so great. There's some really funny stuff in here, and this is one of them. Lord Foreshadow. Well, don't you just add to the local color. Quite the smashing bit of dress you wear there. I have to look into such sundries when I next attend one of Lord Rybald's full-dress costume affairs. I'll be the talk of Neverwinter, I would. I am unconcerned with such things. Do you have any information about the area south of here? I suppose you are asking of the immediate south, such as Nashkel and its mines. Unfortunately, no. I have spent no time there. I have busied myself with destinations more distant, and have traveled to the great city of Athkatla on one occasion or another. You should really consider visiting there sometime. It is likely to be very popular in the future. None of this helps you now, of course. Cheerio. So how awesome is Lord Foreshadow? He's talking about Athkatla, which, by the way, is Baldur's Gate 2. And he mentions Neverwinter, which, of course, came after Baldur's Gate games. So that is quite a little bit of funny there. But here we go. We're going to get a transition to Nashkel, the town proper. And the carnival's right next to it, where we can get Branwen. So this is another one of Beamdog's transitionary screens. The original
With your
one.
hurried flight from Candlekeep barely behind you, the troubles facing the Sword Coast seem an unfamiliar blur to your fractured nerves. Gorion would not have you sit idle, however, and perhaps investigating local concerns will shed some light on your own predicament. How the iron shortage or the trouble in the Nashkel mines could possibly be linked to you, you have no idea.
But trust me, dear constant reader, they are. So here we are in Nashkel.
Of course.
And there's a lot.
Away, citizen.
Identify yourselves. Okay. I am Kane, and this is my band of fellow adventurers. I hear that this is a troubled region of late. Allow me to put ourselves at your disposal during our stay here. If you're seeking to resolve troubles, welcome. If you're seeking to cause them, kindly take it elsewhere. Things are not good here, Kane. What things aren't good? All I've heard are rumors and vague suspicions. What is good around here anymore? Our iron is rotten, and there's talk of demons in the mines. The lower levels have been all but abandoned until this crisis passes. And then there is the question of Commander Bragg. Ack! They have stripped him of that title, but I use it yet. He killed his wife and children in a rage one night, and all who saw him. Then he tore himself away and headed for the hills. He's out there still, and still we mourn. As much for him as for those he's taken. A fie on you now. You have brought tears to the eyes of a soldier. Troubles in the region. Who is this man? Rasad.
See?
Rasad!
Feats are easy when you learn to focus their energies through the light of Selene.
This is a new companion to Baldur's Gate through the Beamdog edition, the enhanced edition. This guy is not a regular in the regular Baldur's Gate series. I've never encountered him before. I recognize from his photo that he's one of the new ones. So, are you some sort of circus performer?
No, but I understand why you might think so. My name is Rasad. I am merely demonstrating some of the ways in which we Sun Soul monks reflect our spiritual light through physical activity. May I tell you more about the Order of the Sun Soul?
No.
I see. May Selune bless you on your travel.
Hey, what are you supposed to be then? Some sort of kick puncher? Come on, take a poke at me. I dares you.
I have come not to fight, but to demonstrate a few.
Oh, so that's how it is, eh? You prance about, pretending to be some sort of hard man, but you're just a coward, right?
I am not afraid to defend myself, but I do not seek out conflict without purpose. Instead, I wish to share the light of the Moon Maiden.
Oh, I get it. You're some kind of simpering priest, just pretending you knows how to fight, but really just begging for coins, yeah?
A Sun Soul monk uses mind, body, and spirit in equal portions, but not to prove his martial superiority. Rather, he seeks to better the lives of those around him.
Yeah, save it for temple school, boy. If you're not gonna fight nobody, I won't waste any more time on you.
Good for you, Rasad. I admire a man who stands up for his principles even in the face of
I
ignorance.
thank you. It is not always easy. In truth, I enjoy a good fight if it is to improve my skills or to defend a just cause. Fighting that man would have enlightened no one. You seem like someone who would appreciate the tenets of my order. May I tell you more about Selune and the Sun Soul men?
Rasad. Do we want to get Rasad? I've never ever seen him before. Well, yeah, sure, because Montaron's dead.
I have had trouble making ends meet since coming to Nashkel. If doing so gives me the chance to help others find their inner light, I will be glad to join you.
So I'm going to get rid of Montaron, who's dead, and we're not going to resurrect. We're going to remove him. His body will end up on the ground there. There it is. There's Montaron. And so we've grabbed this monk. And let's see what his stats are. Strength and dexterity are 16, his constitution's 14, and his wisdom and charisma are 14. He's lawful good. That's great. He fits right in with my party. He has proficiencies with a katana, a scimitar, a wakizashi, and a ninjato. And damage. He's got all that nice stuff. So he's pretty cool. If I got a reform party, what's that do? Oh, just done. I see. I don't want to remove any part of it. So we can add him to our group. For the time being. Party off. One off.
Yes, of course.
So he's new. That was interesting. Taurus. Who is this?
Oh, you haven't seen a man about this tall and this wide, have you? That lout.
I don't know who she's looking for, but no. So this right here is the Nashkel store, and it's a great place to buy things and sell wolf pelts. But we're more interested in going and seeing the mayor. Baron Gaskell! Hello there! I recognized your hero in your group, so you must be the adventurers I was expecting. I am Baron Gaskell, mayor of Nashkel, and I am happy to welcome you. I am sorry we had to meet under these circumstances. What exactly is the trouble here? I can't believe you haven't guessed. Have you heard of the iron shortage? Well, Nashkel is in the thick of it. Our mines are all but shut down because the workers continually go missing, and what ore we do get is tainted somehow. I would send in the town guards, but we need them to protect our citizens from the bandits that raid our caravans. We need you to find out what is wrong in the mines southeast of town. I'll need an appropriate reward for my time. If the gratitude of an entire town is not enough, don't worry. You will be rewarded in gold if that is all you desire. Go now and do what you can. Alright. So there we go. Found him. And before I do anything else crazy, I'm going to look at what he's got going on. Alright. Now, where is my main man?
No sooner said than done.
Where's my main man, Minsk? Oh, was that him right there? Baron Gaskell. Where's Minsk? Minsk is supposed to be right along here somewhere. Actually, I'm gonna have to find him. Is that him? There he is! Here you go, folks. The coolest cat in all the lands. Alright.
Stand and deliver, that my hamster might have a better look at you.
Let us pass, strangers, for we have not much time to waste. What? Yes, I'll ask them. Boo and I go to rescue my charge, Dynahair. You may aid in our victory, if you wish. There is glory enough for all. The classic dilemma of the damsel in distress. How could anyone decline? Take heart, fellow adventurers, for you have curried the favor of Boo, the only miniature giant space hamster in the realm. My friend and companion ever since my head wound. He will lead us to victory. Onward to the Knoll stronghold in the west. Tarry not, we must go soon. That means the end of Tsar. Goodbye.
Your voice is ambrosia.
He'll come over and talk to you. You're letting me go, but we have shared so much, so many good times. This is truly a sad day indeed. Goodbye, so sad, blah blah blah, and all that rot. And that is why I don't need a necromancer, and you can go. You are soft and squishy, and of no use to me. This is the garrison, right here. And Minsk is my favorite person ever. He is the best. So, I have a party with a half of a healer. And the next thing is going to be, do I want to keep Kagan in my group, or do I want to get rid of the monk and go get a priest? And that is something that can only happen over here. So I'm almost ready to call my party good for at least a long while. Kagan is kind of the difficult person to deal with in this particular party configuration right here. He's the only person left in my party who's evil. Minsk.
I am prepared.
So Minsk is Minsk is the most famous character in all of Baldur's Gate. There's this picture of him petting his giant space hamster Boo. And he actually has his giant space hamster Boo here in his inventory as a quick item. And if you try to touch it or take it, Boo scuttles away as you try to grab him. And Minsk stops any further attempts to steal the animal with a harsh glare. So that is Minsk and Boo. And Minsk actually doesn't have the best total stats. He's a ranger, and his total stats are 21, but you can see his strength is 1893, which is basically the same thing I got, and he's got a dex of 15 and a con of 15. So he doesn't make a good ranger because his wisdom is so low. It's a 6. That's from him being addled in the head. Really, what he is he's a ranger in name only. He's a fighter, and he makes a great fighter. And so, if you give him a big two-handed sword like this, and if you give him some heavy armor, he just goes to town and crushes things. So we want to get him a helmet, and we want him to have some plate armor as soon as we can get it for him. So Minsk is really strong like this. He can carry a whole lot of stuff, and I love it. His armor class now is 7, so he's just great. Dexterity -1. You can see his AC is 6, ours is 0. So right now, Kagan is 4 and he's 5. So our armor class is kicking butt. You want this to be as low as possible. But Minsk is just a beast. So anyways, I've got a really fighter-heavy party right now, and what I want to do is go get Branwen as my cleric, because I'll keep her throughout the game. Branwen will be in my party forever, and there's really nothing on this map here. If you empty it out, there's almost nothing on this map except for this little carnival and a couple of interiors, but the important thing is getting Branwen. So we have to go find her. This map is all about this circus that's going on here. Oh, how dreadfully unposh you all are. I mean, honestly, this is a carnival, not a gladiator's ring. What a fabulous carnival, darling. Are you mocking me? Dost thou mockest me? Away with you, beggar. Alright, well, you've had your fun, but I'm looking for Branwen, and if I remember correctly,
This way, good sir. Over here.
Branwen is frozen in stone or something like that? Statue, yes. Zeke! Come on, come all! Take a look at the stone warrior maiden! How long has she been trapped in this petrified form? No one knows. Be the first to learn. For the mere price of 500 gold, for that small amount of money, I shall give you a magic scroll, and with the scroll you can release the maiden from her stone prison. Think of the gratitude she would feel to her saviors. Perhaps she's a princess from some far-off land, or maybe a powerful sorceress in search of a concubine. You can't afford not to know by the scroll. Sure, give us the scroll. You won't regret this. Here's the scroll, and I wish you well. Bye now. And there goes Zeke, and you lose 500 gold pieces. But what you get in return is a priestess. Now, I'm sure that this guy right here, Moonlight Walkers, armor class +2, only equipable by Rasad, so you can't take his boots from him. And I'm not really interested in that, but I'm going to use the scroll.
Yes?
Here's our scroll. I'm going to quick item it. And we're going to free Branwen, and that means Rasad will have to go. Here we are.
Of course.
By the ice breath of Aura, 'tis good to see new faces and taste freedom again.
I am Branwen, a war priest from the Northern Isles. I have been trapped in stone for what seems like an eternity. You have saved me, and for that I owe you my life. I am indebted to you, and by Tempest I leave no debt unpaid. Let me join whichever cause you're fighting for. I should make a valuable ally and bring the favor of the Lord of Battles upon us. We're always looking for another warrior. I'm glad to be part of your war party. I will not make you regret your decision. A word of caution, though. Beware of the dog that entrapped me in stone. Tranzig, he called himself. He was in the employ of a mercenary group, but I do not know the name. I shall see him dead before I see the shores of home again. So we will get rid of the monk.
Your wish? As the full moon wanes and disappears, so too does our association come to an end. I pray that it will one day wax again, and we should travel the realms side by side.
I shall return to Nashkel. If you ever wish to learn more about the Sun Soul, please do not hesitate to come speak to me. No problem. But what I really wanted was Branwen, and she is currently a little wounded, so Jahir is going to heal her up. And she can turn undead, and she has no armor or anything. And for priest spells, she has this. She's got command. We're going to get rid of this. Remove fear, which I'm not concerned about right now because I'd rather have a bless. And this is Branwen. She is a cleric, level 2, which is what I love. She calls herself a warrior priest, which will make you think that she's a fighter cleric, but she's not. She's just a straight cleric. 13 strength, 16 dex, which is great, 15 constitution, a 16 whiz, and a 13 charisma. Not great for turning, but her stats overall are pretty good. She has a total of 82, which is really nice. And she's basically the only good cleric. She's true neutral. The only other pure cleric in the game is Viconia, and she's evil, so once your reputation pops up above about 19, she jets from the group. So Branwen is what it is, and we need a cleric.
You're a queer fellow.
So we're going to equip Branwen with some stuff. We'll give her the only armor we have right now, which is some leather armor. I can give her a battle axe or a sword, but I don't really want her to do that. I'd rather she stay at range. Oh, so here is some studded leather armor. She gets a helmet. I can give her that. Imoen is going to quickly pass this over to Jahira, so Jahira can put those in it, those scrolls. Those are going to go over to Branwen. She can't use a sword. Can Branwen? She can't use that. I don't think she can use a short sword. The priest can only use, certain kinds of weapons, and they end up being things like clubs, which we stupidly sold all of. So Branwen can't use any of these, and we left the quarterstaff with the
What?
we left the quarterstaff with the monk. These, but there's merchants aplenty here, so we might want to just go see if we can find one. We'll
What
get
is your command?
Branwen, get some armor on, get a helmet on. I want her to have that, unless we get her something.
Make it quick.
I want her to have a
waste of
mace,
my
really.
talents. A
I've
waste
got
of
the
my
best prizes this
talents.
side of Cormier.
We'll see what he has. Oh, so perfect. She's got a flail. We can get her a flail. She can use a flail, or a club, or a mace. A mace does 1d6 plus 1, and a flail does 1d6 plus 1 crushing. And then and then there's a warhammer, which is 1d4 plus crushing. No, so I don't want that. I would rather her have... Flails are fun, but I'm going to get her a mace. So I'm going to buy the mace for her. I'm going to sell the short sword, the bastard sword. I'm going to sell that leather armor. I'm going to keep that battle axe for our guy. The Morning Star does 2d4 crushing. Ooh, that would have been better, but that's alright. And that's all we got for now, which is good. Oh, and we can identify. He can identify stuff. I want this ring identified. He can't identify that ring? Oh, no. That's so sad. Okay, so
Hello?
Branwen is going to get this right there. We're going to take this axe and give it to Kagan. He's got a two-handed weapon. We got a pretty good team right now. This is pretty good.
Yes? A waste of my talents.
Alright. So, there's a bunch of merchants and things to investigate here, and then there's the rest of this map to clear, which is not, if I remember correctly, there's not a lot of encounters on it. But the most important thing right now is that we got Branwen, and what we really need to do is go back to Nashkel and take a nap and get everybody to refresh their spells. And then we need to head out and rescue Dynahair for Minsk. She becomes your mage, and mages are really important in this game. The problem with Dynahair is she is a diviner, and I believe that means she can't use any evoker spells, and evocation is the most important spells in all of the game. So you rescue Dynahair, and that keeps Minsk with
No
you.
sooner said than done.
This is the Nashkel store, and I believe up here is the the Nashkel Inn. We want to go to the inn. So rescuing Dinah Hare will keep Minsk happy, but she is the least good mage that you can get a hold of. Fortunately, I believe when you come out of the other end of the Nashkel mines, you run into Zion, and he is a lawful neutral mage, so alignment works. And I think he has access to evocation skills, but I'm not 100% sure. It's one of those things I'm going to have to check on. At any rate...
It may be a touch unladylike.
Oh,
I'm gonna slit
right.
your throat, I am.
So you go. So here's like, what, assassin number 6 now? Nira, just fancy my luck seeing you stroll in here. Bold as day. I expected a hunt and a chase from the description, but who am I to argue easy coins in the purse? May the Lord of Shadows guide you swiftly to your death. I will defend myself if I must. If you wish to die, then attack as you will. By all means, defend as you wish. If you were to simply lay down and die, there should be no intrigue in this profession at all. Alright, so... Branwen doesn't have any spells ready.
Yes,
And she doesn't either.
What you want?
You're gonna shoot.
What?
I'm gonna attack. So is
You point,
Minsk.
I punch.
Minsk can go into Berserker Rage, which is kind of fun. So even though he's not a Berserker and he's a Ranger, he actually gets Berserker Rage, which is pretty cool. And he can do Charm Animal, which is really nice.
I don't want to talk.
He's not happy.
You've a task as you direct.
Oh, there we go. He disrupted her. Hit her. Branwen, you need to mix it up. Get in here. Oh no! That's the hold spell. Hold is an awesome spell. It's great for clerics. She's obviously... you must tag her. Oh my god. Okay, come on. Gotta get her. Imoen. Strike her. Oh, here we go. Use this. Magic missiles. Use it again. Use it again. It's guaranteed to hit. It's magic missile. Oh my god, she's getting like 2 or 3 attacks in before I can get one. Is she gonna kill my character? Almost. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna waste all my magic missiles. Hoping not to get destroyed by this woman. Oh, I did die! I did die! Oh, that's so sad. Okay. Well, load it. Where are we? Oh yeah, right here.
A waste of my talents.
We gotta go back to Nashkel. This is gonna be the end of this episode if I can survive this encounter.
A waste of my talents.
I just want to get everybody's spells ready. See, here we're trying to go to the inn to rest so we can get some spells to help us. And this chick comes after us.
Make it quick.
I'm gonna see what else I got here. I've got the potion of defense, which I may very well need to
Yes?
use for this encounter to get through it. But after this is going to be the end of this episode, and so we will have we have formed very nearly the ideal party that I want. The cranky old dwarf here, Kagan, he is the one that I remove in favor of a wizard to have, because you really need a wizard in the game, even though they're so fragile.
What the hell do you think you was doing?
You bunch of chumps. But what I'd really like to do is complete Kagan's quest and get the experience for it before he decides to abandon the party and before we go get Dinah here. So
It may be a touch unladylike.
Okay.
But I'm gonna slit your throat, I
I need to
am.
position
No
everybody.
sooner said than done.
Alright. Yeah. I will defend myself. Everybody attack this wench. And you use your berserk. Now get her. Nira. Oh, we disrupted her, didn't we? Get her. Minsk, you have to get her. There we go. Oh no. Oh no. I died again. What happened there? Oh, I think in Minsk's berserker rage he killed me.
It may be a touch unladylike, but I'm gonna slit your throat, I am.
Oh goodness, I gotta do this again. Alright, everybody after her. Just kill her. She's trying to cast all those hold spells. Minsk, you've oh, what are you doing? Uh-oh. Minsk is, if you look on his character sheet here, rigid thinking. This is something that she casts, so now he's not participating in the battle.
Nature's servant.
You're a queer fellow.
Kill this woman with the magic missile. There we go.
What?
Minsk, when is that going to wear off? Not for a while, I don't think.
No sooner said than done.
Alright.
I don't want to talk.
Make it
I
quick.
don't want to
A
talk.
waste of my talents.
Oh, she's got a magic helm. What do I have? I can get that helm, and I can get this piece of splint mail, which I want to give to the cleric. She needs the best defense possible. And then this club goes to Jaheira, because she can actually use a club. And then, what's this? It says bounty notice again. Alright, so that's where we're at with that. Are all my people here? Where is Minsk? Minsk is still down there with rigid thinking going on. This is the innkeeper. This is a commoner. I'm just waiting for Minsk's rigid thinking to wear off. That sticks for a long time. He's wandering around doing nothing, basically. Oh, he's gonna swing at people. No, Minsk, don't! Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, and there goes the innkeeper. Alright,
What?
so can I get a room?
Never had rats.
What can you get me today? Can you get me a room? Can we get some... Monsters are nearby. Oh, no. Okay. She's not really a monster, though. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave,
Of course.
and then I'm going to go back and see if that cleared it. No, it didn't. Ah,
Go for the eyes, fool. Go for the eyes.
for the fallen, go for the eyes, boo.
Mutton-mongering riffraff.
And so, that's going to mess with our reputation. Lore, reputation, disliked 8. Oh, see, that was no good.
Yes, fool. I agree.
Ah,
This group could do with a swift kick in the morals.
yeah, exactly. Alright, that's no good. Load the game all over again. Alright, one more time.
Of course.
It
A
may be a
waste
touch
of my
unladylike,
talents.
but I'm gonna slit your throat, I am.
I'm just going to have her launch this off. Go get her. Kill her. Oh, there we go. See, that's the way we needed it to happen. This is the dice rolls of Dungeons and Dragons, man. Sometimes things fall in your favor, and sometimes they don't.
Mighty blade.
Once again, third time was the charm for us. I like this, though, because we get this club, which we can give to her, and she gets the armor, and this can go to me, and I can carry that, and that's great. Alright,
Make it quick. Of
Never
course.
had rats.
now I can rent a room. So, 20 minutes later, we finally got what we needed. Alright, so this is going to be the end of this episode. And on our next episode, we are very patiently, we're going to start making our way over to rescue Dynaheir, and we also need to finish Kagan's quest.
What is your command?
Branwen can at least heal herself. before they go off on a grand adventure. And that's where we're going to leave it. So thank you everybody for watching Let's Play Baldur's Gate. We're just in the very beginning of this game. There's so much more to do. There's a lot of maps we have not cleared. We've not gone through and investigated every single container or doorway that we can yet. We need to get M1 leveled up, but it's all coming. And one of my most favorite fun parts of the game is coming, which is going to the Knoll stronghold to rescue Dynahair. I absolutely love it. And then the Nashkel mines are so much fun. So the really good stuff is starting to happen, and then the combat's going to get a little more involved than what it's been so far. Thanks for hanging with me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next episode.